questions, starting with the earthquake in Taiwan. Has the government there asked for anything yet from the United States? And will the U.S. coordinate with China if Taiwan does request any kind of assistance?
So what I will say is that we continue to closely monitor the earthquake impacting Taiwan, and we certainly pray for all those who are affected. We are standing by. The United States is standing by on the ready for any necessary assistance. I don't have anything else to provide beyond that, but we're closely monitoring, and we are ready to assist.
Is there any reason to believe at this point that the earthquake will affect the visits next week by the leaders of Japan and the Philippines for the summit?
So don't have any change of schedule.
And then lastly, sorry, I know I said two, but
No,
I was
it's okay.
there.
It's all right, Darlene.
Does the president think the meeting he had last night with Muslim leaders was useful? And is there any reaction or comment on a Palestinian-American doctor walking out in the middle of that meeting?
So let me just say a couple of things just at the top about last night and how important it is. As you know, the president and the vice president, they continued their tradition of honoring the Muslim community during Ramadan by hosting a meeting with Muslim community leaders to discuss issues of importance to the community. Let's not forget, this is the sit-down conversation. The meeting was asked, and it's supposed to be private. They wanted a private meeting. That was something that, as we have done our outreach, as you know, senior White House officials have been doing this outreach. The president and the vice president have been in communication with the community regularly since October, and this is something that they asked. They asked for a private meeting, a working meeting, if you will, and so we understand how this community is feeling. It is a deeply painful moment for many in the Arab and Muslim communities. The president also expressed his commitment to continue working to secure an immediate ceasefire as part of a deal to free the hostages and significantly increase humanitarian aid into Gaza. And the president made clear that he mourns the loss of every innocent life in this conflict, Palestinian and Israeli. The president and vice president are committed to continue engaging with these leaders moving forward. As I mentioned, we've had regular engagement with members of those communities. As it relates to the part of the question that you just asked me about a participant walking out. Look, I want to be really careful here. We said that we would keep these conversations private, so I'm not going to comment on any private discussions, but as I said many times from this podium, the president respects any American's right to peacefully protest, and we are going to continue to have these conversations, obviously, with that community.